this is, you know what? Because I even got, I don't know if it's in this phone. I got a reminder for the day. Yeah. As you know, y'all might not know, obviously, they told me. They told me they're trying to put water that's supposed to be, you know, a comma, because that's a separate subject I'm supposed to talk about. But the they told me, I put that in my phone late last night. I forgot, they told me they were devil worshippers. What do you, who is they? My close and personal buddies, right? And really, it was uh, like they were trying to do, and this is like maybe '04, after I had kind of lost everything. You know, I was down. They wanted me to deject it, like I was talking about earlier. I was going to these different, you know, I was the youngest one. All these crazy veteran, well, whatever. I was in it, so I was the youngest member at this hospital, Birmingham. So you know, I'm not. Ain't no. Oh, you know, it's like the M word, midget, whatever. I can say it, you know, or the N word. Yeah, I can say crazy veteran, right? Because hey, because yeah, I'd have been through. That's what I'm saying. I knew what y'all was trying to do. You know, yeah. The first thing they would have said if I do something on the news, don't matter about race, ranting and raving and da da da. You know, you ain't playing me. Young man, like I said, I'm finna fix that one, and that's just the beginning. That ain't nothing. That is like nothing. It has nothing to do with no me. I don't want, you know, the car, y'all, you know, whatever. I don't want no cheesy ass, gaudy ass, Rolls Royce, you know, Rick Ross or well, that's this shit gaudy. Really, it's like, you know, so it's, you know, y'all, Steve Harvey. Remember, like Cat Williams said. Remember, and like I said before, Cat Williams came out. Special ed, they made special ed niggas and gave them millions. They didn't make them. I mean, they made them like so-called celebrities and leaders of the black community. Special ed retarded people who like gaudy shit. Think that shit is like, no, like big gold chains like back in the day. Run DMC, LL, Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim. That wasn't gaudy. Slick Rick still ain't. Mr. T, that's not gaudy. You know, I'm serious. That wasn't that. No, it wasn't. Not at all. That shit was dope, nigga. But the rest of y'all, all that shit fake, phony, and gaudy. I ain't saying that, yeah, y'all paid real. It's real, whatever platinum it is. But that's that dumb nigga shit. They got y'all. Alright? So, they tried. I was gonna do a video. The reason I'm doing it right now, they tried. I don't know what the hell that crazy old nigga doing. You know, they told them to come out here because, yeah, you know, as soon as I pull up again, and yeah, obviously you can hear me around the corner, but that ain't the point. They told him I was about to pull up. You know, he act like he doing something, maybe spraying for wasp. Was that wasp spray? But anyway, so I forgot till last night, you know, and it was raining last night, but it's like they were trying me, not try, and I was really disappointed. But then I got to remember, I was the only one going to church. All of them, they you know, they grew up there, the same houses. We, you know, it's a reason we had, you know, whatever. I don't. They was grown ups at the time and retiring. They moved back to their old neighborhood, but they left that neighborhood probably in like 1940 something or whatever. I don't know. Or either they moved there, or one of them moved there. One of them moved there. I don't know where our old neighborhood would be in Birmingham, but somebody was still there. That's why I ended up, you know, in that area. Matter of fact, one of them girls in the VA, yeah, one of the black girls behind in the lab talking shit. I want to go, make me want to go to the west side, you know, whatever, bitch. You know, you in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I found out in the 90s Charlotte really wasn't like this. Charlotte more like Atlanta. You know, they might, everybody like New York, all of that, they got Crips Bloods now. Cardi B is y'all fucking leader. Y'all generation, that shit whack. Seriously, I don't care. I don't care if everybody else respect y'all, all the other old heads, whatever. But they doing it for money. They all exactly. I don't care who it is. They, whatever. If they, it ain't even about, a truce. Ain't no all that shit over with. That's what I'm saying. Blood claiming blood crip, all that shit. That shit over with. Y'all just, it's not even fake or studio. It's worse. Y'all are goddamn communists who thought they could get something and use it against us, and it's not working. All right, so anyway, and that's what I'm saying. So I had to think back, like, wait a minute. Immediately, I had to go to church. I'm even though the church is right up the street, like I said, say our house is like right here or right there, the church was in walking distance. I was only 12. To this day, I'm like, how y'all found that church immediately? I don't know, but it's like basically I was in church with, I don't know, they bought. I didn't know. I was only 12. We moved, we went down. But they had been planning this for decades. This 85. That's their retirement. Obviously, they've been planning this. So to me, I just got to go along, right? And I was like, and obviously they go, da da da. And so immediately, I'm in church immediately. But that wasn't no big deal. The niggas I know now, some of them done died, got killed, got shot, whatever. But back when we was 12, I had everybody, obviously, like I said, probably because it was 86, 87, and I'm from Queens, and it's not just I'm from Queens. To this day, I'm still fucking the coolest nigga and it's not an act. That's why I kept telling y'all. Y'all kept, and I told y'all, stop fucking mocking me. It's not. This is what I can't. Y'all like be yourself. Remember I told you that made me. That's why I put myself in that program I was talking about. It's like you're telling me to take off my skin. I wasn't upset like, oh, y'all calling me a fake guy. It's like I was just like puzzled. Like y'all was with me when this shit started. And it is just like the movies, maybe stealing some candy or maybe a beer when you're 12 out the little, somebody got a bootleg house. But you supposed to be buying a little bebop or something or whatever, something they call basically a frozen Kool-Aid for 10 cents, but you steal a beer because they trust you to go on, we 12, 30. It is like, every gangster movies. That's how it starts, right? But, so now this nigga, one time he asked me, he turns, he said, you think maybe it's opposite? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I wasn't insulted. I was kind of scared for him. And I could tell by the way he was asking me. And no, trust me, you don't want to make this nigga mad. No, it ain't about him whooping your, whatever. Or any of them, it ain't about that. Right? And he's like timid asking me. Like I said, remember I told you, they listen to me, they trust me. And it's not just there, every nigga, these niggas, if y'all, remember I told you, when I'm on a job, these young niggas, they automatically acquiesce. They don't bow down, they know they still trying to be gangster, all that, but they listen to me. I ain't got to be rough, oh nigga, I'm a da-da-da, they fucking listen. Like he's definitely not a gangster, he's one of, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. He's one of them back to African nigga, that's fine, all that shit. Like, how you know that? You can tell by the way he look. His outfit. All that shit. He would like talk shit now, but not because he's gangster, it's because y'all brainwash him into thinking that's what he gotta do. And he don't know who he talking to. It's like, nigga, this ain't about talking and rah-rah. I told you, I said that years ago on video. It's on video. That's why I said it. Some said say it on video now. So in the future, they can't say, oh, you flipped or you that. Like, no, I said it. Y'all gonna get yourselves fucked up trying to act like me. You thought, and bitches too. Exactly. The main ones getting smoked. Talking out, because like I said, back in my day, when all this gangster shit was really popping, women did not act and talk like they wasn't fighting. The girls my age, 17, 8, they wasn't fighting. I barely saw, the one few times you saw, I think maybe once, my whole teenage years, you saw a girl fight. It was rare. It was rare. It was rare. Now, all that shit, talking shit, And I told you this, but what they tried to do, the cowards, they tried to introduce it was, but they stopped like 4 or 5 years ago. Every time I thought there were rules. Y'all ain't men. You know, the girl would be innocent. It wasn't even somebody mad like her boyfriend. She was, or either, you know, whatever. Like if y'all see women and children, I said, bitch, there ain't no rules. I told you, I've been told you that. I told you that's why, you know, you gotta do, as y'all say, make moves. You gotta learn how to move. All that lame ass, stupid ass, puffy shit. Learn how to, cause I couldn't stand when they started saying that to me. You know, this is about 2015, the little young niggas, yeah, you know, you got maybe, you know, they trying to, and it wasn't because I'm stuck in I'm old. I'm like, no, y'all are trying to be like us. Y'all the ones trying to be like me. Like, no, that's not gangster. I wonder what the fuck that mean. You got to learn how to move and make moves. That sound like I said it back then. My immediate thought, I didn't know it was puffy, but I'm like, that sound like some East Coast shit from 1994 when they started trying to catch up to the gangster shit on the West Coast. They was like, you know, learn how to make my move with, yeah, bad boys move with silence. That's what it said. Yeah, bad, don't you know, this that puffy shit, literally. Bad boys move with silence. Don't you know, what the fuck? Yeah, nobody liked them back then. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Immediately, it wasn't something we thought about. No, immediately. Everybody loved Biggie. Even I said it. I said it on video. I said it when it was brand new in the barracks. I said I hated it in the club because when it was brand new, I had just got to Fort Bragg. His first, you know, it was all a dream. I said, you know, I did, but I said I was hating. I said it, you know, but everybody was jailed. It was like 1994. I had just got to Bragg, so yeah, you know, I wasn't hating for real. Shit, I'm in the Army. I'm not in the Army. I'm at Fort Bragg. I'm a paratrooper, brand new. I didn't even know what the fuck airborne was 8 months ago. I didn't even know what it was. Now, you know, it's jamming. The clubs are pumping. The club on post, all of it. But I was joking. You know, I said I'm hating. I said I don't like this nigga Biggie, that East Coast shit. But I even literally told him, I said, you know, I'm hating, you know, that hate shit. He's the only one that ever said that about it. I said, you know, I'm hating. And I be joking, but they know we didn't like him. But then, especially when Pac and all that, but I already had said it. So maybe Big did do something, you know, that Pac know that he's not allowed to tell. Not just Puffy. And really, maybe even one Puffy. Maybe it really was. But what I'm saying is, that just compounded it as far as, you know, it wasn't, oh, we tried to be fake, nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. Back then, it wasn't about being, we was already, everybody I knew, I could tell. We just met each other. You could tell. Birds of a, you know, maybe y'all did, the gang stalkers did set that up. I don't know. But either way, so anyway, as of when I got out, it's like 04, and I'm back to the house, you know, I'm supposed to be dejected and defeated. I done lost everything, and they happy. And he's like, you know, or maybe it's later, like 08, this like 08. Yeah, because by then I had another house, whatever, and I let them move in, right? That's my little nigga. I'm like, all right, come on. Even though he's taller than me, older. I mean, I'm older and all that, but yeah, he you know, he's like wasn't the first, maybe the first. Literally, he probably was the first, like, you know, as soon as we moved in, the first, back in 86. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody, they're all on drugs, all that shit. I ain't telling this because everybody know who people who know who I'm talking about. But yeah, they know. You know, but they all on, you know, strung out. And that's why, you know, everybody even telling me, you know, no, you can't let them, but they, you know, it's like, I can't, there's no way. I don't care who telling me. You know, his own family, you know, don't trust, you can't trust, you know, nah, I know what you're saying, but he ain't, yeah, it's like, nah, you don't understand, he ain't gonna do that to me. No offense, it might be as offensive to y'all that he did y'all like that. Seriously, you're his, you know, so-and-so, yeah, that is, that, yeah, nah, I ain't got nothing to worry about, and he didn't, but, so he asked me, you know, do you think it's the backwards, they lied to us, that the devil is really the good one, and God that they lied. The white man, he didn't say the white man, he just said they. And yeah, honestly, I almost turned into one of them niggas like, ooh, don't you, even though nobody's white, I want, not about humans, but you know, not about, I didn't care about, I'm like, don't, I wanted to say don't say that, but I know he expect more than me. I can't be, they expect me to be logical and not superstitious, but that's not superstition. I wasn't mad, but I really was like, what do you, no, don't say that. And, we had plenty of homies that's dead, that got killed and all that, because they had been talking to him. They've been bringing, he wanted help. He really did. Off the drug, all that. That's why they got them all hooked on drugs. Because he started talking about the gangster rap. Matter of fact, I'm listening to this old Snoop, right? And that's the reason I played it right now. I was like, I remember I bought this in '06. And the reason I bought it was because nobody listened to Snoop no more. Oh, he a fake Crip. He just fake, period. I said, I'm going to ride with Snoop. He been, ever since the beginning, right? When, Deep Cover, the soundtrack. Everybody knows it now. Kids know it, but, the rest of us, some of us really had it like before it blew up. And so, I'm like, all right, I don't care, man, about all that shit. The rest of y'all the ones being studio worried about all that. He got to be real, this and that. I'm like, and so I said, I bought it because I'm a roll with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Just as a musician, just like, whatever, artist, whatever. I said everybody else, and really nobody was pumping it at that time in '06. Now in Birmingham, nobody was pumping it. As a matter of fact, I had that truck I have just bought with my back pay from Section 8, It was just a Blazer, nothing special, only like 30. But it looked nice, and, I had little subs, little system I had put in myself. They was mad about that, it took me like a day and a half because I took apart. They was like, you know what you're doing? Like everybody know me, know I know about radios. And this is a 94. I'm just installing something I bought from Crutchfield, and it already had the speaker wire, the 8 gauge from the whatever. But anyway, so yeah, these folks are devil worshippers. But then I had to think about it that, he was trying to like feel what I would say. And it's like he knew. That's why that's the only time they felt, he felt like he said it like, what do you want to call it? Like trying to like, do you think? And I'm like, no, man, what are you doing? And yeah, he got the reaction that he thought I was going to do. I'm like, no, don't say that. That's why he asked. But so where he get that? He ain't thinking that. That's what they talking. That's why they all Satanists and the Paris, all of it. They try to take over, right? And I'm finna show you some. But anyway, so I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm the only one that was always in church every Sunday. None of them. The older kids, remember I said the older niggas, all that. None of them. I don't remember nothing. Now that I think, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm the only one, Obviously, as soon as we moved in, this is my grandma's house, but I was staying there for the summer at that point. My mom would drop me off, whatever. So I could, play with them, be with them, my homies. And but I'm the only one that had to go to church every Sunday. I didn't think about that. To this day, they the adults, none of them. I knew nobody is, this and that, nobody's family. You didn't see them on Sunday getting up. It's not even they went to the same church. No, church time. If we was all going to church, you gonna see everybody, even if they go to different churches. Hey, I'll get When y'all gonna come, y'all come visit us. You know how church shit go. Come visit us on Sunday. Nobody, the whole time. But I didn't think about it till recently. Like, wait a minute, I'm the only church boy that was around there, except for the other one. The other me and my other one. The one that they idolize. And like I said, the one that got killed that night at the that I didn't go that night. Me and him, a couple of years before, and he's older. He's like a year older. Me and him was the only one in church. Nobody really knows that. Like I said, remember I told you when I got out, when they was bringing up how he got killed, I'm like, I was supposed to be, and remember somebody mocked me. We was working at Target. He's like, "Yeah, I was right across the street selling stuff." That's not the same thing, stupid ass nigga. We was selling dope in the same house. You wasn't selling. You selling whatever. I don't care. It's good. That's fine. You was selling trinkets, or you had your little thing. We was all crew, meaning it was an internal beef over $50. That's how he died. And like I said, it wasn't, oh, I was right there and I could have been shot. No, bitch. He called me. I said, I don't feel like it. I said, well, first I said, I ain't got no money. He said, okay, don't worry, I got you. I said, well, nah, I don't feel like it. Some said, you get that long walk you got to take back. And like I said, next morning, them two dead. The other two going to prison. And the one who called me, he telling me about the whole thing. See what I'm saying? So, this ain't the same as, oh, I was selling something downtown and they got the shoot. Some people that you don't know. This is, like I said, I don't know what I would try to break. I don't know. Because, like I said, he called me again and said they finna go draw down. And they went and drew down and they're dead. And the two, like I said, they back out. They did the whole time. Because, like I said, we was about 17. They did their 20 years or whatever. They back out. They been out. Shit, a decade now. They only got They only got 20 years, But I guess they did the whole situation, whatever. This is crack house. But and so, what I mean by revere, because like I said, they pulling out pictures. This is on the phone, and because they didn't took pictures of a picture, and they showing it to each other. This had to be gang stalking, and they and these people are physically related. But like I said, they was too young. I'm like, you don't know, whatever. And it wasn't just that night selling up. We used to walk to school together. We was in church. We was in the same Sunday school class. That's what we was in the same Sunday school. We sit next to each other in Sunday school class. Nobody knows that. He's the only one, now that I think about it, the only one that went to his grandma had him in church too. When we was 4, he was 15. 13, 14, I was 13, I think. He was 14. That's what I'm saying. These devil worshippers, and so they trying to get black people to think that, remember that's where it comes. No, they lied. The white man lied. Now that, he asked me like, 08. And I just shut him up like, nah, man, no, don't, it wasn't even like superstitious guy gonna get you. You better not say that. It's like, but really I did. I, felt like, how could you say that? You know better. All right, so what I'm ranting about with this one is, again, they, I guess they recreating the dude almost running into me because he's tailgating. So these idiots, right now, they had some black, because she's looking at me. That's how these are devil worshippers. She's looking at me. All these people going around, and the accident is fresh because you still see the smoke. And it ain't no police there. So that's how these devils, that's how strong they are with this mockery. Not strong physically, not cowards. What I'm saying, like they say the force is strong, or the dark side is strong with this one. The cowardliness is strong. So this bitch didn't wreck their car. And it might not have, who knows? She might got way more money. And I ain't talking about from insurance. Whatever I am to them, that they just can't let me, more money, whoever is like some kind of, like maybe there was a prophecy that the devil told them about me. Finally, I say it. You know what I've been thinking. That even though what I talk about is technically conspiracy theory, the truth is stranger than fiction. The only thing I can guess, the reason they're still, that you heard the little light-skinned dude, more money, more power. Like, what? They just can't. These folks are all the dude trying to fight again today. All this is satanic, but obviously that shows there's a real God, because whatever it is, I think it's been going on before I was even born or something. I'm dead serious. It sounds like I did. Remember I told you that's what saved me 80s movies about, some kind of prophet, da 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 da. The corny shit. Oh, I'm the one that I've been trying not to say that and dump stuff, but they will not stop. These motherfuckers are like, and they're like, oh, you're gonna rule. They still to this the moment you heard that light skinned dude, more money, more power. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm defending myself. Y'all started with me. What are you talking? So me fixing this truck, buying it, and then buying apartments. What does that have to do with you? How is that me having power over? You're trying to stop me and pump me out, and you're telling me more money, more power because I'm just defending myself. You started with me. How is that me ruling over you? Because I won't let you steal from me or play me. That's what they call it. That's what they call me, thinking I'm the big shot. Because it's like somebody said, hey, give me your money. And I don't know, maybe I'm faster and pull out a gun and shoot them. To them, they're going to say, oh, why you ain't, you think you better than I. See, that's exactly, no, that's not extreme. That is exactly what the hell that's what what the fuck is wrong with these people? It is really like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Thankfully, like I said, you heard that little boy on that last live with that little girl, them two red people, the little red ass nigga and that red bitch, and he's like, more money, more. He can't help himself because they can't stop me. It's like, I don't know what they think. I'm not supposed to buy groceries. I was in Aldi's. Aldi's a cheap, matter of fact, my groceries are still in the back seat with no bag. I got to take them out one by, well, I can go get a bag. I should have brought a bag with me. I got that, what's the name? I do. But anyway, that ain't a big, my point is I bargain shop, and I'm probably still gonna barber shop even when I have a whole bunch of properties. I probably, it's just a habit. But yeah, he's like, you can't stop anybody with that. We're not the same. All this skin folk, no, bitch, that is witchcraft. Ain't no fucking, you listen to these white liberals like this, I don't know, they're witches. It's funny because, to me, especially look at them two. They don't look like witches, right? That's what took me so long. It's not even the black. Them two look like, I don't know. You know what? They honestly look like, they could have been in the 82nd. They look like, yeah, some old ass colonels. They look like fucking colonels with that bald head and their shape. Yeah, they're paratroopers. They look like, but this is when I was like 20. So obviously they're close in my age. They're probably the same age. They're just white and look way older than me. But they're probably like 5 years, 6 years older. They're probably about 60. But yeah, they look, that's what I don't know. You call that racist or something? I hate my own skin. No. Like I said, but to me, they look like, when I was 20, they looked like some kind of colonel, maybe even a one-star general. That's what they're both of them. That's what, because I told you I was in the MI unit, military, but they're 82nd. That's literally, they look like, but somebody who looked like them back when I was 21 would be in their 70s by now, or early 80s. Right then, they about 56, because a general. That's what he looked like. He might just be a nerd who like to work out, but with his appearance, them two, they literally did look like two officers, high-ranking officers. The glasses, all that. They jump out of planes, or probably more than likely, you see their uniform, they decked out. What I mean by decked out, they got all that shit, Ranger, all that, and that would be old school. That mean, because it's 94, 95, that mean they went to Ranger school way back in the late 60s. Since they in the real Ranger, all that shit, they got all that, everything. That's what them two little nerds, well, that's what they look like. Because back then in 94, them two probably only would have been about 30. I was like 20 or whatever, but they would have only been 30. But the way they look right there, just walking by, they look like we just got through doing PT. Yeah, take them clothes off and put on PT clothes. That's what they look like. They look like one of the days that the high-ranking officers are running with us. It ain't no racism, because it's black dudes. Like I said, yeah, in 94, there's black dudes, majors, all these niggas, that's what I'm saying. Those black dudes, colonels, general. Yeah, the 82nd is all black people, all of them. They all look alike. All of them had that George Jefferson. Black dudes, too. They all had that damn bald head George Jefferson, But they like colonels and all this shit. But anyway, I'm supposed to be showing y'all. This one thing. Because when they did it before, they recreated the close call with me. Yeah, close call. It turned into a real accident. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Cause yeah, the traffic is stopped up. And so, wait a minute, what street is this? You can see. All right, that's the little blue car right there. That's what I'm pointing out. All right, so somebody lets them in, and it just happened to be. I don't know it's an accident yet. I can't see it right. And so they gonna let the little blue car in, and that's the satanic car. Trust me, you'll see. And you see how long it normally this street don't take like this. All right, so they let the little satanic car in, and I'll show you in a second. I don't know if you can see it, but I took another video with my phone. Once I take my groceries out, I'm gonna do it. I just wanted y'all to see the dash cam footage, cause that's how much traffic it was. All right, I was able to pull out my phone. All right, so it's still, that's what I'm saying. This is how long it's taking. And so I'm sitting, I ain't even paying attention, cause maybe I don't know. I'm just like whatever. This is up the street. And now I'll see what happens. And these two idiots, the Satanists and the black truck, I finally see what's going on. So the red car goes, and now I see what's going on. Okay, and I'm literally, and now you can't see it. I'm waving. I had been waving, before that. You see that I had been waving, and you see that person. right there. I waved both of them two idiots on. I'm like, man, go. I'm letting you in, dumbass. I'm holding traffic behind me for you to go on, the little blue car. All that, the black ambulance and the little blue car. You see all them stickers? I zoomed in with my camera, and this finna end anyway. All right, so I'm finna, give me a couple of minutes. I'm finna get out, turn the car off, and put my, groceries up. But you'll see one of the stickers.